Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th annual commencement ceremony for WGU Texas. Thank you for joining us on this special occasion. We're about to start the ceremony, so if you would please silence all phones and other devices, find your seat, and provide an uninterrupted flow of the processional. Our commencement ceremony is being recorded and will be posted online in the coming days for viewing by all those who could not be here today. Please stand for the processional and remain standing for our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Graduates, friends, and guests, please be seated and join me in thanking the very, very talented Mashonda Kane for singing the national anthem for us. Mashonda is a graduate who has earned her Bachelor of Science in Marketing Management. So let's give her another round of applause. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for WGU Texas's 4th annual commencement ceremony. It gives me such tremendous pleasure to welcome you all today and celebrate in your success. And welcome to all the families and friends who've supported our graduates. Today is a milestone for you too. And welcome, of course, to our proud graduates. We are gathered here today to celebrate you and all of your many, many accomplishments. As Chancellor, there is no greater honor for me than to address you on this day, your graduation day, when we honor your hard work and everything you have accomplished during your time at WGU Texas. Graduation is no small or easy task to accomplish, as I know you all well know. You've juggled school along with work, family, friends, and life in order to earn your degree. You've achieved something unique in your life, and today's ceremony is recognition of just that. Today, you and your families and friends rejoice that all your hard work has paid off. You have finished your coursework, and you have earned your degrees. You have graduated. Congratulations, you are the WGU Texas class of 2015. In the spirit of celebration, I also wanted to take a moment to share a few exciting milestones that we should all be proud of. First, your university continues to grow at a very healthy pace. To date, WGU Texas has nearly 7,000 students and more than 4,000 graduates across the Great Lone Star State. And Western Governors University as a whole has reached an important milestone. Just 15 years after admitting its first student, WGU has enrolled more than 50,000 students nationwide. Yes, go ahead. Of course, the achievements in the past year for WGU and WGU Texas go far beyond growth. We continue to receive high marks for the quality of education we deliver. A student engagement study released this year by the National Survey of Student Engagement highlighted that WGU students feel every bit as engaged and connected to their university, if not more so, compared to their peers at traditional brick and mortar institutions. And according to a study conducted by Gallup, WGU graduates, and now that's you, are more likely than graduates from other U.S. universities to have the jobs they want, feel engaged at work, and have an emotional attachment to their alma maters. And the United States Distance Learning Association presented WGU with its 6th 21st Century Award for Best Practices in Distance Learning. Lastly, I am pleased to share that WGU has been recognized as a military-friendly school for the 5th consecutive year. We're very proud of these accomplishments and look forward to helping more working adults earn a degree and transform their lives. The happy faces and proud families here today are evidence that we're on our way to achieving that goal. Way to go, Night Owls. So now it's your turn to show your Night Owl pride. How many of you have your cell phone somewhere in your pocket or jingling around in your robe? You got it? All right, take it out, hold it up. Go ahead and take that selfie. We have a hashtag for this event, so family and friends, you too. This hashtag is hashtag WGUTX15. So before you leave here today, I hope you'll post that picture on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram to share with your friends and family who couldn't be here today. Share your pride. We're all so very, very proud of you. The more people know about WGU Texas, the more valuable and respected your degree will be. So I encourage you to show that WGU Texas pride. I'd also like to quickly share a few fun facts about you, this year's graduates. We have 1,102 graduates representing 110 Texas counties that we recognized during the ceremony. 733 undergraduate and 392 graduate degrees will be recognized. 38% of our graduates represent the first generation in their family to complete college. I think we should applaud that. "64% of graduates are 35 years of age or older. The average age of our graduates is 40. Our youngest grad today is 20, and our oldest is 72. For this group of graduates, the average time to graduation for bachelor's degrees was 2 years and 3 months. The average time to complete graduate's degrees was 1 year, 11 months. So congratulations on your persistence and dedication. We have some special guests here today. Joining us today from Western Governors University, our parent university, our Provost David Leisure. Vice President of State Partnerships, Melissa Flores. Vice President of Public Relations, Joan Mitchell. And Chief Nursing Officer, Jan Joan Schenk. We are also delighted to be joined by WGU Texas Advisory Board members, Patricia Diaz-Dennis, John Fitzpatrick, and Bonnie Gonzalez. And now I have the distinct honor and pleasure of introducing today's commencement speaker, the chairman of the Texas House of Representatives Committee on Higher Education, Dr. John Zerwas. Dr. Zerwas is a native Houstonian. Do we have a few people from Houston here today? And a graduate of the University of Houston and the Baylor College of Medicine. After earning his doctorate in medicine, Dr. Zerwas opened a full-time private practice and has since been recognized by the Texas Medical Association as a friend of medicine and by the Texas Hospital Association as a Texas hospital advocate for his commitment to health care for Texans. Dr. Zerwas previously served as the president of the Memorial Hermann Health Network Providers and the chief medical officer of the Memorial Hermann Hospital System. He is a past president of the American Society of that's a mouthful. He is a past president of the American Society of Anesthesiologists. I need to get that word right for sure. Dr. Zerwas has earned numerous accolades for his dedication to public service, including being named one of the 10 best legislators by Texas Monthly during the 81st and 82nd legislative sessions. He currently serves as chairman of the House Committee on Higher Education. He is a tremendous advocate for increasing access to higher education and growing opportunities for graduate medical education. We are so honored to have him here with us today to celebrate this momentous occasion. So please join me in welcoming Dr. John Zerwas.
Well, good morning. Thank you all so much for this opportunity. Chancellor and members of the faculty, distinguished guests, and most notably, the 2015 graduates from Western Governors University, Texas. It is with great pride that you have allowed me to participate in what is a momentous occasion. And I will say, having been through just a few of these, that there are very few events which surpass the thrill and excitement of completing an exhaustive curriculum in education. A few of those that do sort of surpass this is if you get married. I say that clearly. Having a baby, which is clearly one of those greatest things, but achieving what you have achieved today is certainly one of those tremendous milestones in your life. And I congratulate you straight up on that. But before I begin my formal remarks, I am compelled to share with you some disclaimers before I lay out some thoughts that I have, and I promise that they won't be too lengthy. Number one is I'm pretty sure that most of the people here today are not here to listen to me deliver a boring address. I'm pretty sure of that. I say that, most of y'all, because I do have my chief of staff and my fiance in the audience, and so I know that they'll at least pretend like they're paying attention to me. And so, you know, really this is not about me, it's not about really any of us, it's all about you. But it's also about the people who are here that helped you get there. And those people who are here that helped you get there are sitting behind you and to your side. And so graduates, I'd ask that you stand, turn around, face your loved ones, give them a rousing round of applause and support and shout outs for everything that they did for you to make this possible. And stay standing, turn to the sides and recognize that there are faculty members here that were also incredibly dedicated to you. There's some over here, and there's some over here. Split yourselves up, give them a great round of applause. Thank you all very much. Disclaimer number 2. After many years of study, I have a unique skill that creates for me an unusual disability for events such as this. As the Chancellor mentioned, after I graduated medical school, I went on to do a couple years of surgery, decided I really liked being in that environment, decided I would go on to become an anesthesiologist. And so after that, and after 3 decades of practicing anesthesia, I have a very unique skill for putting people into a comatose state so that they don't experience what would be otherwise the most painful experience in their life. First, I hope that this is not a painful experience for you. And secondly, I do hope not to practice my specialty on you. And finally, I've been told to be brief, and for that you can be assured. One of the things that I have learned after having thousands of people fall asleep in front of me, I begin to recognize that droop in the eye, that very big yawn before they go off into that deep sleep. And that is the place where I expeditiously conclude my remarks. And so if you want to cut this off quick, just put your head down on the floor there and we'll get on with it. So, so when I was asked to participate in this ceremony, I really did feel a very deep sense of honor and humility. And, you know, when I began to think about what to say, you know, I said, what you typically do is you reflect on your own graduations. I thought about who the commencement speaker was, moved on, thought about my children's graduations, 4 of them, through college, through high school, all those types of things. Thought about who their commencement speaker was, drew a total blank. I even thought about my grandchildren's pre-K graduation. I said, who was there that actually spoke out on behalf of these beautiful little angels here that are getting ready to move on into grade school? Couldn't remember a thing. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes sharing some thoughts and some perspectives with you. And the one message I would ask you to remember, not me, not who I am, not anything that I've done, but remember this one thing, and that is to never underestimate the value of the gift of knowledge that WGU Texas has provided to you. That is something that forever, remember, this ceremony is about. And even though WGU has only been in existence in Texas for what is really a few years in the world of universities, the state of Texas has come to expect great things from the graduates of this university. And I'm certain the investment made in your education is going to come to benefit not just you and your family, but a whole host of people in Texas and in this great nation. I've tailored my comments today around a few quotes from some very unique individuals, unrelated individuals that have certainly made their mark in this world. Let's begin with one that you'll probably recognize the name, Jack Welch. He was the incredibly successful and longtime CEO of General Electric for nearly 2 decades. And he's well known for moving this giant of a company through nearly 2 decades of phenomenal success. He's credited with a whole number of aphorisms. I have used many of them in my own leadership roles, but one that has always stuck with me during my career has been like this. Quote, control your own destiny or someone else will. Think about that. And think about what you've accomplished. Control your own destiny, or someone else will. I don't know what your various dreams are. I don't know what your ambitions are. But I do know that knowledge gives you a distinct advantage to control your destiny. Graduates from this institution are highly sought after for this very reason. And with that, as a legislator in the state of Texas, I take great comfort and tremendous pride in your accomplishment today. In many ways, though, you will be asked to take on leadership roles as you engage the many changes and challenges that the future will hold. As you assume this mantle, consider this quote from a British field marshal named Bernard Montgomery that is found in a book written by John Maxwell titled The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader. And the quote addresses the first and foremost important quality that leadership needs to have, and it's related to character. Here's the quote. I'll read it twice. Leadership is the capacity and the will to rally men and women to a common purpose and the character that inspires confidence. Think about that. Leadership is the capacity and the will to rally men and women to a common purpose and the character which inspires confidence. Regardless of your life's journey and your professional career, you will be asked to lead, or you will be thrust into situations which will demand leadership on your part. It may take the form of a company initiative, a volunteer effort, perhaps military obligations, or, God forbid, even public service, such as the role I found myself entering nearly a decade ago. And though there are many experiences contributing to that will and to that capacity that Field Marshal Montgomery refers to, and perhaps even a greater number of things that contribute to the character, I am convinced that your time and success here at WGU Texas will be a defining part of your leadership journey. When asked by my peers how I ended up in my various leadership roles, I mean, after all, I'm an anesthesiologist. I put people to sleep. Hopefully I wake them up, and that's how I earn my living. You know, how did I end up in this position? I'm very quick to say first I married over my head, and that the real brains was the ambition in my late life. And I also note, though, that I found myself opening doors by saying yes instead of saying no. And if I ever thought of saying no to walk through that door, my wife was there to kick me through it, I will guarantee you. And as these opportunities arise in your own life journey, I would tell you, say yes. Say yes to those opportunities. And be confident knowing that your education through WGU Texas has contributed to that will, to that capacity, and to that character that ultimately is going to rally others towards a common purpose and vision. The third quote comes from a well-known speechwriter and author by the name of William Manchester. I found it in an essay written in U.S. News and World Report back in 1990. His topic was reflections on the magnitude of change in our society that occurred over a 60-year period from 1930 to 1990. I know that seems like a whole lifetime ago to most of you here, except for the one graduating 72 years old. But he noted a single constant over these 60 years was change, and specifically an ever-increasing rate of change. And one of his concluding statements is as follows, and I have kept this close to me for many, many years. If the American of the 21st century plans to succeed amid the accelerations of the next century, he or she must be supple and malleable to change, cloaked in resilience and not self-righteousness. Again, let me read that again for you. If the American of the 21st century, where we're living today, plans to succeed in this century, he or she must be supple and malleable to change, cloaked in resilience and not in self-righteousness. Today, you are among the most highly educated in this country, if not in the world. And for that, you should be most proud. But likewise, be prepared to build upon that gift of knowledge, such that the certain changes of the future don't leave you behind in a cloak of self-righteousness. Throughout my own career, the greatest rewards have come from service to others. It's never a complete commencement address without something giving you an admonition to give back to some others for which you have been generously given, and certainly for which you have earned. And I won't bore you with ways that I have personally found ways to give back, because they are in fact personal. And the things that you choose to do won't be for personal recognition, but will be for some higher calling. Instead, let me share with you 2 comments from 2 extraordinary individuals who, in their own way, made a very, very lasting impact on humanity. The first is the 1952 Nobel Peace Prize winner, Dr. Albert Schweitzer. He was accomplished in many things. He was a musician, he was a philosopher, yes, he was a physician, and he was a noted theologian. Dr. Schweitzer, at that time, could have enjoyed the best that life had to offer, no doubt. What did he choose to do? Instead, he chose to establish a medical clinic in one of the most destitute regions of West Central Africa. One of his many assertions is this: I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I know, the ones among you who will really be happy are those who have sought and found how to serve. The other individual on this subject also comes from a very noted person, probably the greatest mind of the last century and of the modern world in general, and that's Professor Albert Einstein, 1921 Nobel Prize winner in physics. Think about this statement a minute from an individual who looked at the world in probably the most objective, unbiased way possible. And here's his comment: strange is our situation here upon earth. Each of us comes for a short visit, not knowing really why, yet sometimes seeming of a divine purpose. From the standpoint of daily life, there is one thing we do know, that man is here for the sake of other men. That's a powerful statement from somebody who had the level of accomplishment and brought to this world an understanding of the physical world. Graduates from WGU Texas will have a legacy for impacting humanity, both through their chosen profession, as well as the passion for benevolence and generosity. You are joining an exclusive group of individuals that will make this world a better place for many, many generations to come. And finally, what we call in my specialty the emergence from anesthesia, which is, again, people perk up when you say in closing. In my specialty, what we do is we turn the gas off, we administer something to reverse the muscle relaxant, sometimes we give a little something called Narcan to reverse the effect of narcotics, and boom, people wake up. And so in closing, that is the Narcan that I'm sharing with you. Let me congratulate on this monumental achievement, and one which I know will in fact make the world a better place. And after all these very deep and thought-provoking quotes from truly, truly remarkable individuals, the final and perhaps the most instructive comes from Mr. Lawrence Bossides, the former CEO of Allied Signal and one of Jack Welch's proteges. And another thing that I've kept close to my heart as I go through my own career and mentor others, I say, think about this. You're going to finish here, great education, great credentials, the future is yours. His comment was, be safe, have fun, do great things. The Western Governors University, Texas has prepared you to do just that. And I congratulate each of you, and I congratulate your families. Thank you for letting me be part of this extraordinary ceremony.
Thank you so much, Dr. Service. That was wonderful. Our graduates and students are as diverse as our big state, and their personal stories echo what Texans are saying about the value and importance of a college degree. An overwhelming majority of Texans view a post-secondary degree or certificate as important to personal economic success, despite concerns about student debt, according to our latest WGU Texas higher education poll. 94% of Texans view getting a college degree as important and essential for getting a good job. But getting those degrees aren't without challenges and obstacles, as you all are well aware. be it full-time jobs, family responsibilities, or limited budgets. These are challenges many of you personally know or have experienced, making today even more special for you and your families. And now we have the privilege of hearing from 4 graduates who've been kind enough to share their own journeys about their challenges and successes. And I think they really embody what Dr. Zerwas was talking about: flexibility, rising to leadership challenges, and service. They are LaTanya Ray, who has earned her Bachelor of Science in Marketing Management; Ryan Eggesdahl, who has earned his Bachelor of Science in IT Security; Georgine Burnell, who has earned her Master of Science in Nursing Leadership and Management; and Tracy Tanwar, who has earned her Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction. Please join me in welcoming first lectern, LaTanya Ray. Good morning. To have my glasses so that I can see. So, I am LaTanya, and this is my story. I have always loved school. I wanted to better myself by earning a college degree. I am a first-generation college graduate. As a senior in high school, I applied for college and a student loan without my parents' knowledge. I was accepted to Kent State University, where I attended for a few months before I had to quit because I couldn't afford to pay for room and board. Feeling down but determined, I had to come up with an alternative plan. So I joined the Navy in 1989 in hopes of earning the GI Bill. As life would have it, the universe had a different plan for me. I met a wonderful Marine, got married, started a family. All sounds lovely, right? The only problem is that we were stationed on a ship in Scotland. I could not stay on the ship while pregnant, and shore duty was not an option. I had to decide between staying in Scotland as a military dependent or going to a new duty station stateside alone. So we decided to keep the family together in Scotland. There went my opportunity to earn the GI Bill because I had not served enough time. In 1994, my family moved to Houston, Texas, and we were slowly readjusting to life as civilians. It was a rough year as we were challenged with finding jobs. I borrowed $100 from my sister-in-law to enroll at a technical school. I went to school full-time in the evening and stayed home with my daughters during the day. And I was thriving being back in society among people older than 4 years old. I went on to become a lab assistant at the school, earning part-time pay while completing my associate's degree. I was a member of the National Honor Society and Secretary of Student Council. Things were looking up. Upon graduation, we relocated here to Austin after I accepted a job at a tech company, and 19 years later, I am still with the same company. I am thankful, but moving up has been a challenge without a 4-year degree. It was always my intention to return to school, but I learned that the tuition assistance program was only for key employees. So I put off going back to school because I didn't want the extra debt. In 2008, I found myself divorced and living on my own for the first time in my life, and I decided that it was time for me to do something for me. The main thing that stuck with me throughout the years was the desire to earn a bachelor's degree. So I was hesitant to begin school because it was expensive, and I knew none of my credits from the tech school would transfer, and I didn't want to sit in the classroom. I enrolled at another online university. The price was unbelievably high, but I earned an associate's degree in communications over the course of 2 years. But when I began the process to register for the next 2 years to earn my bachelor's degree, I was given the total price and told I would need $17,000 in cash to begin school. Well, I didn't have that.
So frustrated, I took a break for a couple years, not knowing where to turn and trying to convince myself that I would be okay with having 2 associate degrees. And then one day, I saw a billboard on the side of the road on my way to work, and it was for Western Governors University, Texas. I noticed the sign but didn't pay too much attention to it. Eventually, I thought, maybe I should look into this school. So I did my due diligence and was very impressed with the school and the philosophy of providing quality education based on competency in an environment geared towards working adults, and I was pleased to learn that it was extremely affordable. I enrolled and was excited that my previous credits transferred in. I thoroughly enjoyed my experience at WGU Texas, and I am thankful to my student mentor, Victoria Lanier, for helping me be accountable for my goals, encouraging me when needed, and bringing me back to reality when I was being really hard on myself. Earning this degree means the world to me. I feel such a sense of accomplishment. I am proud of myself for enduring through the challenges and being able to put one foot forward, one day at a time, when uncertainty was present. This has been a lifetime journey, and now more career opportunities have opened for me. As I mentioned earlier, life did not go according to my plan, and this has not been an easy road. But all of us here today have overcome challenges and obstacles at one time or another in our lives. I am hoping that my story will inspire and uplift others. Maybe you are going through a major transition in your life. Whatever it is, do it for you. Follow your heart. Do it in spite of your circumstances. It is worth it, and you are worth it. Lastly, I want to say thank you to my 2 daughters who are here with me today. The 2 of you mean the world to me, and I endure and stretch myself because I want to be a positive role model for both of you. I want you to see what's possible in life, even though it's not always pretty, but with the right attitude, determination, and faith, you can achieve anything. Thank you.
Good morning, and congratulations on your success, my fellow graduates. It's been a long road getting here, and to celebrate the occasion, I would like to talk about the one thing we all have in common getting here. It's not success, it's failure. Surprise. I unfortunately know failure very, very well, but I've learned never to give up when I fall. Get back up, dust off my knees, and do better the next time. That's how failure eventually becomes success. Over the years, I've been through at least 6 schools, and that's depending on how you count them, some of them more than once, and more than one via online classes. I tried to gain my education while working, but neither the on-campus classes nor the online classes were really built for adults who needed to manage their own time, and so I failed at both. And I've had nearly as many majors as I've had schools. At one school, I actually tried doing a double major in the 2 most difficult subjects that were on campus, and that lasted as long as it took me to figure out that it wouldn't work, so I tried 2 majors that didn't actually work together. And I learned a lot, but it really didn't go anywhere. And that was due to my failure to just pick something and follow through with it, to focus on one thing and pour all of my energy into making it happen. And that left me a poster child for crushing student loan debt, and that's just what the student loans actually cover. And by the end, I was beaten down and depressed. But I'm here now, standing on this very bright stage, because I eventually realized that I didn't like where I was going. I was making very little money each month and facing my creditors with nothing in my pocket. And I didn't like the lack of direction, so I stopped and I sat down and I decided on the one thing I wanted to do. And I started focusing on that one thing and prepared myself for the one thing that my K-12 education had never prepared me for, real life. I'm now a supervisor at an IT company. It's the same place I've been working for the past 5 years, and that's an accomplishment for me. I have a very nice salary, and while I'm far from being debt-free, I can now at least manage it. And that's in large part because I've finally been able to achieve at WGU Texas what I set out to do 15 years ago at other schools. What held me back the most before 5 years ago was because I ran away from failure. And I never knew success because of that. I'm not afraid of failure anymore because I strive to be the best version of myself every day. I've come to understand that failure is a natural process for honing our life skills to competence. And success is simply a goal reached after failing enough times to finally get it. This is the hidden lesson we've relearned here at WGU Texas. Competence is important. The number of tries it takes to get there isn't. This focus on competency is what makes WGU Texas unique among institutions of higher learning, and it's the reason I've been able to succeed here. I was given the opportunity to work at my own pace, and I was allowed to succeed in my own way. I was given the tools I needed to succeed here today and be here, and I bring these tools I've learned with me every day to work for my employees. Failure helped me to learn that I needed a different approach to education, and I didn't learn this fact until I found a university, this university, that incorporates the natural learning process into its curriculum. By learning not to be afraid of failure, we've been given the tools that will help us in our everyday lives to find success more often. So when you leave from here, degree in hand, I encourage you to go out and do something challenging. Fail, and get better at it because you failed. Fail repeatedly and often. Use the tools you've been given here, and nothing will stop your success.
Good morning. I'm Georgine Burnell, 2015 WGU Texas Masters of Nursing graduate. 28 years ago, I started on a lifelong journey that has come to fruition. Most people struggle to find a career path that inspires them. At 12 years old, as a teen volunteer, I took my first steps down a long, pale, antiseptic-smelling corridor to deliver some ice water to an ailing patient. Who would have known at the time that very small act would set me on a lifelong direction in healthcare? But it did. While my friends spent 13 years working in fast food restaurants in the mall, I spent mine learning how to attach EKG leads and Holter monitors and running bodily fluids from patients' rooms to the lab. By the time I was 15, I was hooked. I knew what I wanted to do with my life, and it wasn't be a doctor. It felt natural. It felt like home. Life wasn't easy, even back then. My mom was a single mother, raising 2 girls on a high school diploma and some technical education in childcare. She and my sister used to joke and say, "It's us against the world." I don't think my mom knew it then, but she lit a fire for my sister and me. We could and would survive anything. I had a goal. I knew I had to help others, and I discovered my niche in healthcare. While in my senior year, I landed a job as an on-the-job trained nursing assistant at the spinal cord injury unit at the VA hospital in San Antonio. I truly discovered my passion, and I felt like I was home. Nursing was, is, and always will be my passion. In the late 1990s, I married and started my own family. And despite a rocky marriage, I ended up with 2 beautiful daughters of my own. Now I had a passion, dedication, and my girls gave me a focus. Being a nursing assistant was a great job, but it wasn't going to raise 2 kids. So I went back to school and got my certified nursing assistant's license. There it was again, that take on the world spirit Mom had instilled and didn't even know it. I soon found myself back in school after that, going for my LVN. Despite a 1-year-old and getting a divorce, I trudged my way through school and graduated at the top of my class. I then returned to the VA. I missed my veterans, and I needed to return home with my newly obtained license. In 2002, I connected with an old friend, Michael, who became my husband. With my remarriage, I got to marry my best friend, my soulmate, and as well as that, I gained great in-laws, a supportive brother-in-law, and 3 great sons. A few years later, I received a call that I'd been accepted to the local community college's associate degree program. With so much trepidation and little time, I decided to go ahead and enroll. Once again, dedicating an entire year to my education. I graduated in 2006 with my associate in top honors. I worked for a 1.5 years in different locations and finally settled on a passion for pediatric home health. Within 4 months, I was the director. Within 2 years, the company had grown so successful, it was purchased by a national company. And I suddenly realized that my passion had changed. I was now teaching others to be the same nurse I was, with a love and a compassion for caring. I wanted to do more, but I didn't know how. My mentor Paula told me, "Go back to school, silly." But how can one raise a family, be a wife, run a company, and go back to school? That's when I heard the ad for WGU Texas online, the school with a BSN to MSN program affordably geared toward the adult learner. So in September of 2012, I once again committed to my lifelong goal of obtaining all I could in my career as a nurse. While at WGU, I found another lifelong mentor, Pam Isabel, who provided support, encouragement, and unwaveringly advice for 3 straight years. In March of 2015, I completed my master's and received my WGU's honors designation. I asked my kids when it was all over, they're all between the ages of 19 and 13 now, "What do you think of what Mom's done?" Apparently, I was able to instill something in them because I expected the typical teenage response of, "Great job, can we have some money and go to Mom?" But I didn't. They told me that there were times that they had missed me. But in the end, they could tell what it was all about, and I'm Mom, so I know they got it. My family and friends boast, "You're so smart, it must have been easy for you." The truth was, it wasn't easy. But it's not about being smart. It's about tenacity, dedication, focus, and passion. Every graduate in this room today has that, or you wouldn't be here. As you leave today, be proud of your accomplishments. Always strive to do your best, and be a mentor to others to do the same. Congratulations, Texas WGU graduates.
I'll keep it short and sweet. I'm Tracy Camacho Tanwar, and I'm graduating with a master's in curriculum and instruction, College of Education. Every experience I've ever had in my life has led directly to teaching others. From teaching my stuffed animals to grading papers for my teachers, I loved it all. When I arrived here at UT Austin back in 1992, I majored in speech communications, not education, oddly enough. Although my mother strongly encouraged me that I become a teacher, I resisted and resisted. I can look back now and see where my path should have led. However, I truly believe I just wasn't ready for it yet. Immediately after graduation, I married and moved to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I ended up working in corporate America for 10 years, until I had an epiphany, and a son. With my husband and my parents' full support and a whole lot of babysitting, I went back to school and got my alternative certification in elementary education. And another son. Was it a risk? Yeah. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Starting over is never an easy thing to do, and here I was in a new job with a large pay cut and 2 boys under the age of 3. Talk about pressure. But the pressure was something I could handle. Working in corporate America had taught me about customer service, business processes, and technology. My first teaching job was in kindergarten, which was actually very similar to training corporate groups. There was one main difference: height. Bathroom breaks, snacks, lunch, pretty much the same thing. A few years ago, I became an assistant principal. All of the skills learned in my previous work experience have come into play, from dealing with disgruntled parents, to scheduling STAR tests, to announcing awards at the science fair. Would I have been ready for this right out of college? It's doubtful. I had to figure out who I was first, and to let my mom say, "I told you so," when I announced I actually did want to be a teacher. As I continued down this path, I knew I needed more. More resources, more training, just more. That's when I applied to WGU Texas. I had looked into programs at other universities, but I'd not found the perfect fit. My hours can be wildly unpredictable, which made class attendance and rigid scheduling extremely difficult. This amazing program allowed me to work on my assignments after everyone else had gone to bed, or really early in the morning before everyone got up. Okay, that second one never actually happened. But I did have the opportunity to work at my own pace with my own schedule. I was also in the unique position of already being an administrator, which meant I could incorporate all I was learning directly into my school. Everything I learned in my courses has benefited my school and my students, and I couldn't be more appreciative. So thank you to my student mentor, Kimberly Taylor, the course mentors, and the administrative team at WGU Texas. I couldn't ask for a better experience. For anyone out there who is thinking about going back to college, you can teach an seasoned veteran new tricks. Here I am, 20 years after receiving my bachelor's degree right here, now receiving my master's degree. A great big thank you goes out to my parents, Raquel and Francisco Camacho. Volunteering at school, babysitting, being supportive and encouraging. Thank you for showing me the kind of grandparent I want to be a long, long time from now. Thank you to BJ, my patient husband of 20 years, who is an amazing proofreader. From chaperoning field trips, serving as a science fair judge, and speaking at Career Day, I couldn't ask for a more supportive partner. Thank you to my sons, Benjamin and Joshua. They celebrated every time I completed a course, including a special dance, which I'll perform later. I'll leave you with a quote from one of the most insightful and philosophical minds of our time, Ellen DeGeneres. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path, unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path. By all means, you should follow that. Whether you follow a path or create your own, I encourage each of you to find your own way to success. Thank you.
As everyone up in these stands knows, it is just absolutely impossible not to be proud of our WGU Texas graduates. Latanya, Ryan, Tracy, and Georgine, thank you all very much for sharing your stories. They exemplify what WGU Texas is all about: a student-focused education that prepares you for success in your careers and your lives. We're so grateful to you for sharing your personal journeys and experiences as WGU Texas students with us. So let's give these student speakers one more round of applause. it is my honor to commence with the conferral of degrees. Would the master's candidates please rise? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree you have earned, to include the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, or Master of Science, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations and welcome to the community of learned professionals. Please be seated for a moment and come forward row by row at the direction of the marshals to receive your degrees. Our master's graduates received a hood bearing the color of their discipline, which they are wearing now.
Kristen Blady, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction.
Georgine Burnell, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Vicki Arrington, Master of Education, Learning and Technology.
Tracy Tanwire, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction.
Julie Remaley, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education.
Peter Bowe, Master of Education, Learning and Technology.
Antoinette Battle, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction.
Ellen Plaza, Master of Arts, Mathematics Education.
Christine Strickler, Master of Science, Educational Leadership.
Myrna Maxie Jenkins, Master of Education, Learning and Technology.
James Wendell Boggs, Master of Education, Instructional Design.
Linda Johnson, Master of Arts, English Language Learning.
Jennifer Alagiri, RO, Master of Science, Special Education.
Brisa Woodward, Master of Arts, Science Education.
Crystal Cunningham, Master of Arts, English Language Learning.
Courtney Peeler, Master of Education, Instructional Design.
Michelle Bryant, Master of Education, Instructional Design.
Nina Majeras, Master of Education, Learning and Technology.
Jolyn Bonia, Master of Education, Learning and Technology.
Alejandra Noriega de Galindo, Master of Arts, Mathematics Education.
Christopher Kinsey, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, and Master of Science, Management and Leadership.
Tammy Montgomery, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction.
Margaret Lynn Baker, MBA, Healthcare Management.
Stephanie Powell, Master of Education, Instructional Design.
Louise Haspete, MBA, IT Management.
Amanda Rowland, Master of Education, Instructional Design.
John Vila, MBA, Management and Strategy.
Heather Baker, Master of Business Administration.
Quentin B. Woodward III, MBA, Management and Strategy.
Tyler Billings, Master of Business Administration.
Jennifer Moffett, MBA, Management and Strategy.
Tammy Jeske, Master of Science, Management and Leadership.
Julian Hartley, MBA, Management and Strategy.
Kamal Afghani, MBA, Management and Strategy.
Dwayne Brown, MBA, Management and Strategy.
Madhuri Gray, MBA, Management and Strategy.
Brian Blessing, MBA, Healthcare Management.
Kiana Talley, MBA, Healthcare Management.
Rita Denton, MBA Healthcare Management.
Norma Guzman Duran, MBA Management and Strategy.
David Nauta, MBA Management and Strategy.
Nancy Risha, MBA IT Management.
Neil Jeffrey, MBA Management and Strategy.
Andrea Caton, MBA Management and Strategy.
Cassandra Gatelin, MBA Management and Strategy.
Lauren Fortice, MBA Management and Strategy.
Daryl Bedford, MBA Management and Strategy.
Michael Clark Wellborn, MBA Management and Strategy.
Barry Sullivan, MBA Management and Strategy.
Stephanie Burgueño, MBA Management and Strategy.
Kristen Soshus, MBA Healthcare Management.
Jaime Luna, MBA Management and Strategy.
Vina Armstrong, MBA Management and Strategy.
David Eddy, MBA Management and Strategy.
Robert Sampson Jr., MBA Healthcare Management.
Timothy Creek, MBA Management and Strategy.
Richard Maureen, MBA Healthcare Management.
Brandon Pratt, MBA Management and Strategy.
Sandy Slocum, Master of Science, Management and Leadership.
Jennifer Whitus Duval, MBA Management and Strategy.
Pedro Evans, MBA Management and Strategy.
Mustafa Dasuki, MBA IT Management.
Janice Johnson, MBA Management and Strategy.
Stephanie Gilstrap, MBA Management and Strategy.
Meghna Shambarkar, MBA Management and Strategy.
Dwalin Morgan, MBA Management and Strategy.
Susan Powell, MBA Management and Strategy.
Catherine Smoot, Master of Business Administration.
Laura Tynart, MBA Management and Strategy.
Husam Aldeen Salim, MBA Healthcare Management.
Ginger Walker, MBA Management and Strategy.
Nikita Morrison, MBA Healthcare Management.
Edwin Murgolo, MBA IT Management.
John Green, MBA Management and Strategy.
Neil Cooper, MBA Management and Strategy.
Mariana Whitley Tumlinson, Master of Business Administration.
Kevin Fenn, MBA IT Management.
Chad Wishart, MBA Management and Strategy.
Leo Wilburn, MBA Management and Strategy.
Mary Canales, MBA Management and Strategy.
Saida Hassan, MBA Healthcare Management.
Shannon Sims, Master of Business Administration, IT Management.
Grace Dorsey, MBA Healthcare Management.
Adrian Martinez, MBA Healthcare Management.
Cecilia Clemens, MBA Healthcare Management.
Candace Brooks, MBA Management and Strategy.
S.J. Abke, Master of Business Administration.
Catherine Castillo, MBA Management and Strategy.
Raynell Zimmer, MBA Healthcare Management.
Cody Brunt, MBA Healthcare Management.
Lillian Anowe, MBA Healthcare Management.
Eves Hadnot, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Judith Jowfat, MBA Healthcare Management.
April Gans, Master in Nursing Education.
Lindy Shadbolt, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Dharmisha Anu, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Lynn Cameron, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Pamela Ortiz, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Mary Harris, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Holly Netherland, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Angela Ellis, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Jamie Martin, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Angelique Cunningham, Master of Science, Nursing, Management and Leadership.
Cassandra Williams Emanuel, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Lillian Chenot, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Tonya Cobbs, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Tulunda Monday, Master of Science Nursing Education.
Caitlin Dack, MBA Healthcare Management.
Diana Garza, Master of Science Nursing Education.
Blake Edmond, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Mariah Murugori, Master of Science Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Christine Garcia, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Jason Spock, Master of Science Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Laurie Charles, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Karen Soothard, Master of Science Nursing Education.
Monica Nimira, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Cherie Carradine Johnson, Master of Science Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Faith Padavana, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Cindy Opondo, MBA Healthcare Management.
Catherine Whiting, MBA Healthcare Management.
Kirk Spencer, Master of Science Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Kimberly Ariano, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Lolita Caparas, Master of Science Nursing Education.
Marina Hoffman, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Christine Lucina, Master of Science Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Kenny Morris, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
J.C. Day, Master of Science Nursing Education.
Casey Gilbert Clark, MBA Healthcare Management.
Shelia Jones, Master of Science Nursing Education.
Cecilia Gibson, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Marie McLaughlin, Master of Science Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Osita Alimchukwu, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Marshall Kofi, MBA Healthcare Management.
Casey Ward Zuniga, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Carolyn Nelson, Master of Science Nursing Education.
Melanie Jones, Master of Science, Nursing Education.
Jefferson Phillips, MBA Healthcare Management.
Veronica Gordon, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Trina Tren, MBA Healthcare Management.
Marzetta Jones West, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Christopher Cardenas, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Mary Bray Powers, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management.
Stephen Santee, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Robert Haynes, Master of Science, Information Technology Management.
Monica Maxey, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Aaron Welch, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Paul Trusty, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Michael Shirley, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Nameke Amajulu, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Errol Henry, MBA IT Management.
Dana Perhaska, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance.
Kenneth Alexander, MBA IT Management.
Billy Rodriguez, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance. Imad Ahmed, Master of Science, Information Technology Network Management. Elizabeth He, MBA Management and Strategy. And now, would the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree you have earned.
to include the Bachelor of Arts or the Bachelor of Science, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. You may now move the tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. Congratulations on this important milestone in your lives. Please be seated and come forward row by row to receive your degrees and to be recognized individually.
Stephanie Sanders, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Beatrice Owens, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. Michaela Behrens, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. DJ Rambo, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Amanda Sueso, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education. Michelle Fredlin, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. Natalie Grimshaw Law, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education. April Golden, Bachelor of Arts, Mathematics. Stephanie Baker, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education. Pamela Losh, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Jennifer Hunter, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Yvonne Schmidt, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. Stephanie Taylor, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Samantha Harden, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Lilith Tanga McVeigh, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Ryan Eggestall, Bachelor of Science, IT, Security Emphasis. Mashundi Payne, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management. LaTanya Ray, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management. Maria Ventura, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Christy McKeever, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Sarah Schumacher, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Ariel Ayala, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. Denise Owen, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. Cherish Hyatt, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Nolan Rives, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education. Kimberly Osorio, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Megan Rollins, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Amy Spurger, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education. Jessica Turnbow Cow, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Kayla Siebert, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Crystal Herrera, Bachelor of Arts, Science. Melissa Olivares, Bachelor of Arts, Mathematics. Courtney Bennett, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. Amy McCaffrey, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Holly Lynch, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Mimi Alegria, Bachelor of Science, Business and Human Resource Management. Jody Callis, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies. Sharon Beasley, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Desiree Perez, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management. Tonya Simpson, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Rachel Barron, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management. Michael Bullard, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management. Nelda Hotchkiss, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Jonathan Rollins, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Amanda McCall, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Carol Caldwell, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management. Jack Neal, Bachelor of Science, Business, IT Management. Colin Sinclair, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Carla Thuy, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Alexander Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Mark McGinnis, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Daniel Bays, Bachelor of Science, Sales and Sales Management. Amanda Schaefer, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Sharita Piazza, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
Jennifer Walls, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Henry Spear, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Leon Bay Jr., Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Kelly Woodward, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
David Chapa, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Lisa King, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Brent Perry, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Tina Looney Blake, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Casey McDaniel, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Eileen Trevino Hebert, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Brandy Lee, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Heidi A. Thomas Coleman, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Lorinda Taylor, Bachelor of Science, Human Resources Management.
Sarah Mays, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Meredith Barnes, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Lene Whitaker, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Randy Cahill, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Lisa Villanueva, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Lorraine Whited, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Christy Baldwin, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
Martha Jones, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Elena Gutierrez, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
Chelsea Schultz, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Kathy Parker, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Raul Cararillo, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Maya Webb, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Sam Malumbo, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Christopher Blue, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Susan Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Leslie Kelly, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Amanda Jones, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Michael Gomez, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Sherry Thompson, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Jesse Turner Jr., Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Shane Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Amy Burgess, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
Philip Ruthven, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Adriana Mentis, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
Stacy Arsino, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Marlo Bogus, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Chris Anthony Williams, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Joshua Abbott, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Juliana Morales, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Jody Giddens, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Valerie Louise Moreland, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Catherine Knickerbocker, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Alana Beck, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Nicole Pennington, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Juan Gonzalez, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Angela Seals, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Erica Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
James Jaco, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Amy Espinoza, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Barbara Alexander, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Sheila House, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Scott Hughes, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Deborah Martinez, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Christopher Morley, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Benjamin Kerr, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
David Georger, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Paige Owens, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Marcia Gilbert, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Zoltan Rizani, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Claudette Jackson Newsom, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Michael Arias, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Yobi Wang, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Hope Lauren Behringer, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Deborah Fulmar, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
George Westmoreland, Bachelor of Science, Business IT Management.
Stephanie Martinez, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
Laura Hooter, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Christopher Blurton, Bachelor of Science, Business, IT Management.
Anthony Ray Collins Sr., Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Carmela Davis, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Rosalind Koji, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
James Rhodes, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Matthew Allen, Bachelor of Science, Business, IT Management.
Ashley Clemens Nash, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
David Gorinsky, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management.
Jose Romero, Bachelor of Science, Business, IT Management.
Amanda Cruz, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
Kevin Drayton, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Ronald Hunter, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Michelle Smith, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Carmen Aboitez, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Jessica Miller, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
April Ferre, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Pamela Roessa, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Karen Monk, Bachelor of Science, Accounting.
Sherry Sellers, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Michael Thompson, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Sheena Coco Garza, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Danica Key, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management.
David Ramirez, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Alyssa Tinello, Bachelor of Science, Business, IT Management.
Brittany Brown, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
J.C. McMullen, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Nathan Hebert, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Giovanna Armstrong, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Melissa Roddy, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
David Behill, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Hafsat Gambari, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Regina Hunter, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Constance Anagwam, Bachelor of Health Professions, Nursing.
Cassandra Green, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Mudiat Alawami, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Buseo Obi Bisan, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Suzanne Crumpton, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Laura Graves, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Corinne Faircheck, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Alex Udabor, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Courtney Kavanaugh, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Hillary Young, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Caleb Williams, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Caroline Busini, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Karen Campbell, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
David Black ER, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Holly Applegate, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
William Botha, Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Max Applegate, Bachelor of Science, IT, Software Emphasis.
Teresa Andel, Bachelor of Science, IT, Software Emphasis.
Gary Frederick, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Catherine Stanford Gedlika, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Thomas Chittenden II, Bachelor of Science, IT, Networks Administration Emphasis.
Richard Beecham, Bachelor of Science, IT, Software Emphasis.
Darwin Acosta, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Damon Zerkler, Bachelor of Science, IT, Software Emphasis.
Juan Cifuentes, Bachelor of Science, IT, Networks Administration Emphasis.
Mario Trevino, Bachelor of Science, IT, Security Emphasis.
Samuel Maturi, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Alberto Rivero, Bachelor of Science, IT, Security Emphasis.
Noah Dielgachevsky, Bachelor of Science, IT, Networks Administration Emphasis.
Sanjay Sijapati, Bachelor of Science, IT, Networks Administration Emphasis.
Bobby Kahn, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Adolphus Noel Jr., Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Brandon Smith, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Kenneth Soriano, Bachelor of Science IT, Networks Administration emphasis.
Marisa Longoria, Bachelor of Science IT, Networks Administration emphasis.
Julie Harrington, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Charles Hunt, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Security emphasis.
Richard January, Bachelor of Science IT, Security emphasis.
Jack Bloodworth, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Billy Posey, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Brian Buckman, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Jeffrey Whitehead, Bachelor of Science IT, Security emphasis.
Shelton Artis Jr., Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Mark Alvaredo, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Brant Tullis, Bachelor of Science, IT, Networks Administration emphasis.
Anthony Miller, Bachelor of Science IT, Security emphasis.
Carrie Johnson, Bachelor of Science, IT, Software emphasis.
Viet Pham, Bachelor of Science IT, Networks Administration emphasis.
Randy Johnson, Bachelor of Science, IT, Software emphasis.
Jill Van Zelfden, Bachelor of Science IT, Security emphasis.
Brian Smith, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Leah Sevilla, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Sean Dunn, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
David Quesada, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Tanya Pantu, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Bernard Harris, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology.
Julian Awosu Abroka, Bachelor of Science, IT, Security emphasis.
Kyle Crawford, Bachelor of Science IT, Software emphasis.
Ali Chadhar, Bachelor of Science, IT, Security emphasis. Darren Williams, Bachelor of Science, IT, Software emphasis. Brian Rose, Bachelor of Science, IT, Security emphasis. Scott Wilkinson, Bachelor of Science, IT, Networks Design and Management.
Thank you and congratulations to each of you. And now I'd like to take a moment to conclude with a few reflections and observations on today's ceremony. Graduates, as you mark this momentous achievement, please know that the WGU Texas faculty and staff are very, very proud of you, and we welcome you into our broad community of alumni. We hope you'll continue to stay engaged and connected with your university in the years to come. Your experiences can and they will inspire others, members of your family, your work colleagues, and your larger community. As college graduates and advanced degree holders, you're joining a very privileged group, and you'll reap the rewards for years to come. Of course, we know you didn't do it all alone, so at this time, we would like to ask our graduates to recognize their faculty mentors, family, friends, and loved ones. Without their support, we know you would not be here today to mark the completion of your degree. So mentors and guests, would you please stand so that our graduates can show you their appreciation. Just a couple of personal asides. As many of our students and faculty know, I'm due to have my baby this Friday, so that was why it was important for me to get anesthesiologist very correct. And I did feel very comfortable today sharing the stage with our esteemed anesthesiologist, our chief nursing officer, and so many nursing graduates. I promised this crew there would be one commencement, one beginning today, and we did it. So thank you all very much. I can say that looking here, I have the benefit of the perspective of seeing all the graduates' faces and the faces of their family, friends, and loved ones. And I just want to say this is the greatest honor as a WGU Texas Chancellor to be able to see this moment, to see the excitement on your face and know that you did it. You all did it together, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time celebrating this day and the beginning of so many wonderful accomplishments to come. So thank you so much for being here. I ask that all of our guests please remain seated for the recessional until all of our graduates have exited. You can meet your graduate at the flagpole at the north end of the building. So thank you again so very much. You are so wonderful, and we are so proud of you, graduates.
Yeah, because Zoom just totally, yeah.